Finally, the big day is over, and just as we expected, we had some tax cuts when it comes to e-levy and the betting tax, emission tax, and what have you. But Kwaku, what do you think about the whole budget?
It's been an incredible day in Parliament. I mean, some of the things I've heard Dr. Kesilatofo talk about and how he's going to fund them. Very interesting. How exactly is he going to do that when you're abolishing e-levy, betting tax, emission levy is gone, VAT on motor vehicle insurance is gone, COVID levy is going to go in the long term. At the same time, you are allocating 240 million for Akosombo Dam, 290 million for free sanitary pad for girls, 499 for free level 100, 100 million for assembly members. How exactly are you going to fund that? And that is what we want to hear going forward. But what he has done is that by taking out these taxes, he has dealt with how the tax refund policy works, and he says he has saved over 3 billion Ghana cedis. That is ultimately going to fund this. This has been interesting, but as usual, this has become a political footballing game. The NPP said there is nothing in this budget. The NDC said this is a budget of hope. Ultimately, the jury is out there. The Ghanaian people are going to listen to this and decide whether or not they've heard something that truly impacts their lives, or this was what Kojo Ponkma would say, an audio budget full of allocations, but really no disbursement after 1 year.
Sure, and one thing that I personally realized, or I was expecting to hear, was the court charges. But then speaking to some of the the majority members, they believe that it's just a statement, and moving forward, maybe when we get a grasp of the full budget, it will be in there. But don't you think it should have been brought up in there?
Definitely. When the finance minister started, what he did say was that he was presenting an abridged version of the budget, and that Hansard should capture it. The budget itself is an entire booklet, sometimes 400 pages, 500 pages, and time just won't allow the minister to go through all of that, the respective allocations. You saw the former finance minister holding his copy of that budget. MPs are going to have those copies. It will inform them in their commenting and in their debate on the floor. But ultimately, he has presented what the NDC believe is a budget of hope that truly deals with the concerns of the ordinary people. The jury, like I said, out there for the Ghanaian people to decide what they've heard from the budget.
All right, and that's a wrap up from our Parliamentary Affairs correspondent, Asante, right here in the Parliament House. I'm Jacqueline Ansomah Yeboah.